And peace, family. It's your boy OG, or you can call me Dre. You choose, just don't call me Collect. Today we're creating another banger. Today we're gonna try to create a duet, right? One of the more challenging things to do on Suno, but Ghostwriter AI is set up really nice to make it a little bit easier. And so we're gonna walk through making a song today, a duet, and so that should be fun. Now, before we get into the duet, I just want to make a couple of points. One is that this video and this channel is sponsored by the Black AI movement. It's a community that I've created for Black AI creatives. And the purpose of the Black AI movement really is twofold. One is that the AI thing is moving at a super rapid pace. And historically, any industry that has changed the country and the globe that we live on, we've always kind of reaped the benefits when it was too late, or the benefits weren't as abundant, because we just didn't get in the game. Whether it's the internet, whether it's social media, we always are kind of the product, but never the ownership or the true creators of opportunities for other people. And so the Black AI movement is really an opportunity to help Black folks catch up. There's so many things going on with AI, and I really want it to be a space where people can learn, can share, can teach, and can build. And that kind of piggybacks the second reason why the Black AI movement exists, and that is because Black spaces are crucial. I don't care whether it's physical or virtual. Black spaces need to exist. Why? Because nobody supports us like we support us. And the reality is if we don't find ways to mobilize, organize, teach, boycott, chances are we continue just to stay in the back or be victims or complain or march or whatever. The reality is that Black spaces allow us the ability to get ourselves organized around something. And this something happens to be AI creativity, because that thing is moving, and millionaires and billionaires and even trillionaires are going to be made because people are creating with AI. And so hopefully, my hope is that the Black AI movement becomes a space where we can mobilize quickly. And when mean mobilize, I mean even in the granular states, right? Say you are an AI music creator and you got a release coming out for a single or an album. What we know about streaming or YouTube or whatever, it's all algorithmic. And so what happens is that these algorithms are paying attention to that first hour or that first week or that first month and what happens. And just imagine if we were mobilized enough that when somebody was putting out a song, all they had to do was make note of it in the Black AI community, and they had hundreds and thousands of people running to not only go stream it, but to purchase it, to show that what's going on is important. Or even if you do an Instagram post, that's all about algorithms. So you post in the Black AI movement, and then all of a sudden people are going to your Instagram to say, this is important. I want this to move. And so that's how Black building and Black community has to work. And the only way that that happens is if we have Black spaces. And so virtually, the Black AI movement is about support, learning, teaching, and building. Join us if you're about that. It's at its infancy stage. There's a lot more stuff I have planned as far as what it's going to be, but at its core, it is about Black people. And these tools are there. And so if Ghostwriter AI excites you, then you can find it in the Black AI movement. The link is in the description below. So let's get to the music. All right. Today we are going to try to create a duet. Not try to create. We're going to create a duet. Let's jump over to Ghostwriter AI. And for those of you who don't know what Ghostwriter AI is, Ghostwriter AI, and that's not the name etched in stone, that's just what it's called right now. But Ghostwriter AI is a tool that helps you create songs from nothing to a finished state to actually paste into Suno or whatever your music making software is, and it's ready to go. Now, of course, there'll have to be some edits because it's AI that's creating it. And so you'll have to change some lyrics a little bit, but ultimately, it's about creating a dynamic song. And so all your meta tags, all your ad libs, all your breaking up instrumentation is going to be added into your song based upon questions and answers that you give it. And so you'll see what I'm talking about as I walk you through it. When you first log into Ghostwriter AI, you're going to pop up on the studio desk. Now the studio desk is where you make one of three decisions. One decision is, do I want to create a song from scratch? That's the start decision. This big blue button is going to start from scratch a new song. The other decision you might want to make is you might already have a song that you've created and you want to just jazz it up. You want to do something with that song. That's where you'd go to quick imports down here to the bottom left. Or you might have songs that you're working on that you've saved in Ghostwriter AI. That's your discography. So if you click that and go to your discography, you're going to see your list of songs that you've been working on. Today, we're going to do a brand new song. And so we're going to start with our session. Now, the first question is session language. What language is your song going to be in? We're going to make it English, although you have the choice of Spanish, French, German, Japanese, Korean, Hindi, or Arabic. And even if none of those languages work, you can always type other, put that language in there, and Ghostwriter AI will help you figure it out. But we're going with English today. Next, we're gonna go with our core genre. Our core genre is gonna be R&B, just because that is my favorite genre. I've been playing with some other stuff, but we're gonna mess with R&B today. Then we got subgenre. Now, subgenre, many people ignore and underestimate the importance of creating a subgenre, but the reality is that subgenres are really important because they dictate a lot more about the song. Instrumentation, flow of the song, when your breaks are, how it's written. And so don't underestimate the importance of thinking about subgenres, even if you're not using Ghostwriter AI. Just thinking about it personally. What is that subgenre that you're trying to attack when you are creating your song? So I am going to do Quiet Storm. Next, we got the audio space. And so where is this song being taken place? That question is really based upon how you want people to hear the song. So you can do a studio version, which is basically how most album cuts sound. Or you could do a live concert where it's going to be a lot more echo. You might hear live audience in the background. You might have bedroom demo where it's a little bit more closed in and not as much musicality to the song. We got lo-fi. That's more scenery. You might hear rain. You might hear wind. You might hear, background sounds in it. You got an acoustic room. A lot more instrumentation. I'm not going to go through everything, but you get my point. That audio space is going to determine how your song sounds beyond just like the vocals and the instrumentation. We're going to go with studio clear. The scene. The scene is really about the atmosphere of the song. And so not necessarily how you hear the song, but how the song is written. What is the mood or the place that song is coming from? We got dimly lit lounge, we got midnight drive, and all these rotate through different ones. So you're always going to see something different. I'm going to select other, and I'm going to say just living room. Core vibration. Now, this is feeling of the song. Is it euphoric? Is it, happy? Is it melancholic? Is it like sorrowful? Is it aggressive song? Is there, language and energy and anger and hopeful, heartbreaking? So I'm going to select anxious just because I have an idea for a song that I want to create. Now you got vocal delivery. And so you got a couple of options. You got female, you got male solo, you got duo group, you got Duet mixed, and that's the one we're gonna select. We got Robot AI and Whispery. So you have, or Soulful, right? We're gonna go for Duet. Then artist type. Now you got studio details. And so here is where you can help AI think about the direction that you want to go in. You might have some artists that you are very particular to, or you might have an artist that this song might make sense sounding like, written like. I'm gonna say Mary J. Blige, and I'm gonna add Adele. Let's say Usher. Interesting pairing, right? So let's see what happens. And then you have mundane objects. And so mundane objects it kind of helps the AI think about the details of the song, what kind of things you want thrown in there. In there, I'm gonna say take out, and I'm gonna say candles. You'll see. All right, next module. Now, final direction. Now, this I would argue is probably the most important part. This really helps the AI think about this song. And so you could just say master record, it would just it'll create your song. It'll create the title, it'll create the verses, the choruses, all of that. But you could also give it direction, and I will always encourage you with any AI platform that you prompt. I don't care if it's small or large. I want you to prompt. So bear with me while I write my prompt for this idea I have. Let me read it to you. So the name of the song is called Home Alone. It's a duet between a male and female couple who had a big argument. They both are at their respective homes, too prideful to reach out to the other to apologize or admit any wrongdoing. And so they stay in their home, yearning for the other's company. I want a catchy recitable chorus that is sung together with moments of singing separate or singing back and forth. Yeah, let's just keep it there and see what we get. So we got our prompt. Let's master this recording. So Ghostwriter AI is going to take about 30 seconds to come up with its creation. And then we gotta, or less, and then we got a little bit of work to do just to edit it. All right, so it's finished. So first and foremost, we have our Suno prompt. So this is what we're going to cut and paste into Suno style, and that's going to really help shape the song. So we got genre, contemporary R&B, quiet storm, neo soul. We got vibe, nocturnal, anxious, moody, atmospheric, 70 beats per minute. Instrument, road keys, deep sub bass, finger snaps, rain texture. Okay, minimal trap hi-hats, voice management instructions, male, deep, smooth baritone. Think Giveon or Brent Fayaz. I don't even know who they are. I know Giveon. I actually know who that is. Slightly guarded tone. Female, airy, emotive, soprano. Think Janae Aiko or her. Vulnerable but a stubborn tone. Dynamics. Verses should be isolated. Monologues. The chorus must blend them in unison for the main hook, splitting for call and response. The bridge should build tension with overlapping lines. Now that's a lot, but I think that's good. All right, now let's look at this song. As I've told you before, Ghostwriter AI is great at tagging your song up. It's taking into consideration all the questions that it asks you, genre, subgenre, where it's done. So all this stuff that we talked about earlier has implications on this song, as well as whoever your AI avatar is. So you'll see up in the corner, right here, up in the right hand corner, my AI avatar, Sage, who has an album out, singles out, EP out, but we have a place in Ghostwriter AI where her information is there. So that's also playing a role in this song. So anyway, we got an intro, rain, soundscape, roads, chords, fade in, male, female, male. They're going back and forth at the beginning. Verse 1, minimal bass, male lead. So the male is going to go first. Verse 2, snaps into female lead. Okay, we're going to keep it like it is just because I don't want this video to be too long. And then we got a final chorus and an outro. It feels like a long one. We'll see. You can see that it's tagged up to know when the male and when the female is singing. And so I've tried this before in a different way and had limited success with it. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get a beat. If you know anything about me, I don't trust Suno's beat selection. And so I often use a third-party beat selector, which is Producer AI. Basically, I use Producer AI so that my beats are different than what Suno tends to generate, because sometimes Suno can generate some of the same beats or some of the same music, and that can get kind of annoying. What I'm doing is I'm taking that first line from the prompt, and I'm just going to add that, and then I'm going to put instrumental in here, and then let's see what Producer AI comes up with. I like it. Now, I could go on and on. I'm not. I'm gonna go with that one. But you can build off of Producers AI is pretty cool. I'm not gonna go because I don't want this video to be about them. But you can make adjustments to songs. You can make it more jazzier. You can make more soulful. You can deepen bass. You can do a lot with your beats in here without being a producer. So check out Producer AI. We're gonna take that and we're gonna go over to Suno. And we're going to create. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add and upload our audio. Boom, so our audio is in. Let's check it. Yeah, that's it. All right, so that's it. So that's it. Now we're gonna start with our persona. Our persona is Sage. So she's our primary female singer. So hopefully this, whenever it says female, it knows to use Sage's voice as opposed to a random female voice. We'll see. And then we're going over to Ghostwriter AI and we're gonna start copying. So with the style, right, we're going to copy it, little checkbox here. We'll go over here to style, and we're gonna paste that right in there. And generally what I do is I have Suno recalibrate this. So we got that in there. So I'm not going to change it this time. I'm just gonna see how Suno responds to the prompt that we put in there. Gonna go back over here and now we're gonna copy the lyrics. You can go right to this white button at the top, copy lyrics, come back over to Suno, paste it up in there. Now we got our whole song up in there with all the tags already set up. Then we are going to name the song. All right, so we got our name of our song, Home Alone, we got our beat, we got our chorus, and we got our prompt. We are ready. Let's see if Suno and Ghostwriter AI can create a banger duet. Let's get it. Let's see. All right, so the first verse should be a male, should be the dude. Too quiet.
DoorDash bag sitting on the granny, getting cold. Order 2 pairs of tie, but I'm eating one alone. Phone face down, I'm waiting for the vibration. But you got that do not disturb on location. I swear I'm right, you swear I'm wrong, but this silence been lasting way too long. Way too long.
There she goes.
Got a vanilla bean candle burning down down to the glass,
Now, this is
watching the
supposed to be the
shadows dance,
female, so
watching
it
the
didn't
hours
catch it.
pass. I almost typed I'm sorry, then I hit delete.
I saw the bubbles pop up.
My ego is sitting in the driver's seat. Netflix asking, are you still watching? No, I'm just waiting for the door unlocking.
But nobody.
Okay, we're gonna stop it because that was supposed to be Sage's verse. So let's see what they do with the second iteration. I'm following along with the words just to see who's singing what. I hear both of them in the intro.
DoorDash bag sitting on the granny getting cold. Order 2 pairs of tie, but I'm eating one alone. Phone face down, I'm waiting for the vibration. But you got that do not disturb on location. I swear I'm right, you swear I'm wrong, but this silence been lasting way too long. Way too long. Got a vanilla bean candle burning down to the glass, watching the shadows dance, watching the hours pass. I almost typed I'm sorry, then I hit delete. I saw the bubbles pop up.
My ego is sitting in the driver's seat. Netflix asking, are you still watching? No, I'm just waiting for the door unlocking.
But nobody's knocking.
I could pick up the phone right now, but I don't wanna be the first to bow. Is it worth the stress? Is it worth the mess? Gotta hate this emptiness.
Now I'm sitting here home, alone, staring at a black screen on my phone. Too proud to say I need you, too scared to say I bleed too. Yeah, I'm sitting here home, alone, in a house that doesn't feel like home. Come over and break the silence.
Baby, stop the silence
before we turn this love into a dead zone. It's 2 a.m., are you asleep?
wide awake, counting secrets that we keep.
I miss the way your head fits on my chest, yeah. I miss the way you put my anxiety to rest.
So why are we acting like strangers?
Cause inapology feels like danger. Yeah, it feels like danger. Who won the fight? Nobody won. Guess who loses sitting here when the day's done? Yeah.
So dumb.
Put the key in the ignition and send a text. I don't wanna know what happens next if we don't fix this mess. That's why I'm sitting here all alone, staring at a black screen on my phone. Too proud to say I need you, too scared to say I bleed too. Yeah, I'm sitting here home, alone, in a house that doesn't feel like home. Come over and break the silence.
Baby, stop the silence
before we turn this love into a dead zone. Just call me,
just makes me
still home alone, yeah, home alone.
So let me just tell you what happened, right? So probably after the first verse, Suno just kind of did its own thing around paying attention to the metatags. And so the female singer might have sang some of the male singer's lines, and the male singer might have sang some of the female's line. That second verse
Now,
should have been
I love the song.
the female verse, but the male did most of it. And then she kind of came in after, like towards the middle of it. But it did a great job at going back and forth. There was just no real understanding of who was going to do what. I think the song was well written. There's a couple of lines that I probably would edit, but overall I think it was well written, and I think the tags were put in the right place. Musicality, it wasn't too complicated of a song. It's a nice kind of atmospheric song. Sound like a good R&B atmospheric song. Little challenging. I think the first few iterations were probably the best that it did with the duet. Duet is hard. It's doable though, as you can see, but it's hard, specifically if you have lines specific to the artist and what and that you want them to sing. Not quite a banger, but we tried, right? We tried. Guys, thank you for listening. Hey, like, subscribe, share. Check us out over at the Black AI movement. And I got a free ebook for Suno, just in case you need some help with thinking about prompting and writing your songs. It's your boy, OG, signing off. Happy New Year, and I'll
Now
see you
sit you
soon.
here home alone, staring at a black screen on my phone, too proud to say I need you